two rockets just fired a moments ago from the Houthi rebels out of Yemen, fired into Israel. There was also proclamation made by the Houthis and by Hamas that they are no longer fighting a military fight, but they intend to shoot down a civilian airplane. So now both these rockets were fired at Israel. Israel's Iron Dome was able to knock it down, but still, these here we go again. So let me tell you about that, and let me tell you something else too, because while that's all going on, this is the Feast of Pentecost. And so they did it, as I expected, that they would, coming into this feast season, begin the process of trying to launch rockets into Israel or to do some type of major terrorist attack on the ground. I'd be very concerned. Intel I'm getting is people need to know that everyone is on high alert in the West Bank. Anywhere in Judea and Samaria, Jews should be very, very, very alert the next 3 days or more, but certainly the next 3 days, because of a high possibility of a terrorist attack on the ground, like a car running people over on the street, or an explosion on a bus stop, something like that. So you have to understand, because Israel has been able to really cripple Hezbollah's ability to fire rockets, although they could, it's just they don't want to right now. They've learned their lesson for a little while, but not long. Hamas, I don't think even can fire a rocket at this point. They are pretty well being taken down piece by piece. The Houthis, even though the United States has done some damage on the Houthis still prove that they have the capability, and they did fire 2 rockets this morning into Israel. Anyway, I want to say Shavuot. It is the Feast of Weeks. Happy celebration to all of you during this very sacred time, during the Feast of Pentecost, the Feast of the Weeks, the Feast of Shavuot. As we've come into this time, we should be in prayer. Shalom, shalom, peace among all mankind. And so we're concerned about these things, that's for sure. We are receiving people's Pentecost offerings, have been coming in leading up to this feast all week. And of course, many of you are waiting for today, tomorrow, and the day after, for during this 3-day period, to send in your Shavuot offerings, your Feast of Pentecost. I've already heard from people who God has already blessing. There's been people who are reporting healing already as they have sent their offerings in earlier in the week leading up to this. So this is very significant what's taking place here right now. I mean, we're in a very, very prophetic time. Very prophetic time. And so as you send your offerings in, go to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Include a prayer request with you as you do that, because we're praying over all of these, and we are going to take all of these prayer requests to Israel with us when we go. Many of you remember me doing that 2 years ago, and I had an entire backpack full of prayer requests that had come in by mail, had come in by email, or snail mail, or any way and everywhere people got them to me. We took all those cards and letters to Israel with us and prayed over all of them down at the Western Wall, and God intervenes. But He's already intervening. Some prayer requests are immediate needs, and we're praying for all of those. And some prayer requests are more long-term. We're praying for all the requests, everyone. And I'm interceding. We'll be doing that in the next 3 days deeply, but really all week long, because next Sunday is Christians celebrate as Pentecost Sunday. All right, next Sunday is Pentecost Sunday. That's what it's known by the Christians, but everybody is recognizing that we're in the Feast of Pentecost starting today for 3 days. And I'm praying for all my brothers and sisters all around the world. I'm praying for the peace of Jerusalem. I'm praying for all my many friends that I have in Israel. Many of you. Some of you are living in Jerusalem. Some of you live in Judea. Some of you live even out further in the different settlements. I've got a lot of friends that I know who you are, and I'm not going to call your names out because I don't want to put you in any kind of jeopardy, but God bless you all. It really is an important time to pray one for another. Now, Hamas has said they would do the ceasefire as long as they can remain in power. They'd be willing to end the war. Hamas says they would give 10 live hostages back and 18 dead bodies. In return, they want hundreds of Palestinian prisoners released, and they want to remain in power. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So pray for Benjamin Netanyahu. Pray for President Donald Trump. Pray for leaders around the world that they'll do the right thing. God bless all of you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Tonight, we'll be doing a powerful special Sunday Night Live. And I'm also meeting this evening later with my co-author, Troy Anderson, as we're working on our next book. And it's going to be powerful, very prophetically led, much like Revelation 9:11, but in a different way. Prophecies will be bringing forth, and incredible information will be brought to the table. God bless all of you. I love you. Shalom, shalom.